Hey guys, John DePass here, the Melon Man, down at the water, my favorite place. Out for a little bit of walk jog this morning, starting up my engine, putting some energy into my body and my life. Out for a walk jog with my dog, connecting with the gift that's all around us, the gift that's within us, lifting it up consciously with movement and exercise, with thought and word, building myself up to create the most magical day that I can. If we can start the day with the right energy and finish the day with the right energy, bring ourselves to the right energy daily. If we can create a new habit like that, create a new behavior like that, we can make 2019 into something magical, can't we? I thought, seeing as it's the first week of the new year, that I should bring a little bit of a new year message about creating change. Because the new year is the time of year that I think people are most open to creating a change. You got that new energy, you feel it. Like the holidays are behind you, you've all had your share of indulgences, haven't you? We've all overeaten and overdrank. And yes, it's wonderful to enjoy family, friends, food, and drink. But after you've had enough of that, you realize that joy and happiness isn't about food and drink at all, is it? Joy and happiness is within. And we got to get back to that if we want to make 2019 the happiest, healthiest year of our lives. How would you like that to be your reality? How'd you like 2019 to be your very best year? If that's the case, then we got to do a little reflection first. How was 2018? Were things trending in the right direction that we want to go? We've got to take responsibility for what has happened. I think that's the first and foremost important thing. Taking responsibility for what's going on, for what's showing up in your life. That's priority number one. We've got to take responsibility for what's going on. If we want to lose weight, if we want to keep it off, if we want to raise our energy, if we want to feel better about ourselves, if we want to create more opportunity and positive circumstance in our life, then we've got to first take responsibility for what we're putting out into this planet. Because what we've got showing up right now is a result of what we're putting out. You can count on that for sure. Life is about vibration and energy. And what vibration and energy you tune yourself to, that will be what you attract in your life. What you put out into this planet is for sure what's coming back to you. And if you want 2019 to be something different, then you've got to put out something different. That means new thought, word, behavior, action, habit You've got to do things differently in 2019 if you want to get a different result. If you want things to stay the same, keep doing the same things. If you want something different this year, then it starts with thought, word, actions, behaviors, habits. That's what we got to talk about. These are the things we got to talk about for 2019. Today, what I want to focus on with you is one of my favorite things that you can do to create change in your life. I got 3 major things I like to talk about all the time: mindset, exercise, and nutrition. Those are the 3 tools I like to talk about to help people create change in their life. And today, I want to focus on one of them. I just want to focus on the exercise. And I want to try and make it as concise as I can. I want to focus on the top 7 things, the top 7 reasons why you should introduce exercise, regular, frequent exercise into your life in 2019 if you're not doing it, or if you need to get more regular about it. Here's my top 7 reasons, and some of them are kind of blended and intermixed, and some of them kind of overlap a little bit. But I'm going to try as best I can to bring it down into my top 7 reasons why you need to do this. Now, my number one reason why you need to start doing exercise in 2019, that would be because in order to create change in 2019, you've got to change your habits and behaviors. Now, exercise would be a positive habit or behavior that you could take, an action that you could take that would be positive. Now, if you want to change your habit and behavior, I'm assuming you want to change your bad habits and behaviors. We've all got them, myself included. Far from perfect. Ask my wife, she'll tell you all about it. If we want to change our negative habits and behaviors, the best way to change a bad habit is to start a new one. Exercise is one of those things that you can start, that's positive, that you can utilize to create change in your life. Starting a new habit to overtake an old bad one. There's my number one reason why you should start exercising or make exercise a regular part of your day and life in 2019. Number 2, you know, when you start moving, I started jog this morning with my dog. Within 30 seconds a minute, for certain within 2 minutes, depending on the vigorousness of your movement and exercise, within minutes, the carbon dioxide being released within the cells of the body starts to go up. The carbon dioxide is the cellular waste, the byproduct of cellular metabolism. Carbon dioxide is the gas that the cells make and release when they do movement, exercise, when they do something. It's going on all the time, but when we start moving vigorously, carbon dioxide increases and the cells start dumping carbon dioxide into the blood. When carbon dioxide goes up in the blood, do you know what the body does? The body responds by increasing the respiration. We start breathing. It's so important. When we start exercising, the carbon dioxide goes up, the carbon dioxide in the blood goes up, and the respiration picks up, and the body starts breathing off carbon dioxide, so it's releasing toxins. Number 2 would be exercise helps your body to release toxins. Release toxins in your breath, release toxins in your sweat. Sweating's good for you. Your skin is your largest detoxification organ. Sweating is a great way to get toxins out. Breath, carbon dioxide release. It increases when you start moving and exercising. That's number 2. Number 3, kind of connected, when you start breathing, you're breathing in and breathing out. So you're breathing out carbon dioxide and you're breathing in oxygen. So the release of carbon dioxide is the release of a toxic, and the intake of oxygen is an intake of something very valuable. Listen, disease cannot grow in an oxygenated environment. Nobel Peace Prize, 1935, I believe. I can't remember the doctor's name. I'll get it to you. I'll attach it. The doctor recognized in 1930s, 37, 35, that when a cell is surrounded and supplied with high oxygen, that disease cannot grow. Cancer cannot fester in an oxygenated environment. So oxygen, taking it in, is vital for starving off disease and energizing our body. Oxygen brings nourishing energy into the body. Couple of reasons. Oxygen is an ion. It's an element, an ion, an electron. It has electric charge. It has a negative charge. Within the pH of the body, for the most part, negatively charged ions are good and positive because they bring movement, electricity. They bring charge into the body. Negatively charged elements bring a certain conductivity into the body. They allow the body to conduct current. They bring current. They bring energy into the body. And we are electromagnetic beings, beings of the sun and the earth, the electricity of the sun and the magnetism of the earth. We are electromagnetic beings made of the elements of the earth and the elements of the light. Electromagnetic beings. We're feeling, thinking, sharing, emotional beings. We feel, we think, we speak, we move. All of that requires us to have a nervous system in order to conduct impulse along the nerves. The nerves need to be able to conduct that impulse. It's an electrical impulse. Electricity. We need to bring current in, and that means we need elements that are negatively charged. Oxygen is an element that's negatively charged. When we breathe, when we start moving, we start breathing, we bring in oxygen. It's a negatively charged element. It brings energy into the body. It brings alkalinity. Negatively charged elements bring alkalinity within the pH of the body. Within the body's pH, 7.4, 7.3, 7.4, within the body's pH, negatively charged elements alkalize the body. I'm going to be as simple as I can with the chemistry here. Oxygen brings in alkalinity, reduces disease, brings electrical charge, brings energy. A lot of ideas there. I think that's number 3, we got a new habit, we got release carbon dioxide, we got bring in oxygen, breathing, kind of those two there. 3 things so far. Number 4. It's number 4. Number 4 would be moving our bodies helps our bodies be active. And what's the new smoking? They say sitting is the new smoking. That's like inactivity. Inactivity is the new biggest bad habit of our day. Inactivity creates muscular atrophy. As we age, we can't sit and stand, we can't get off the toilet, we can't climb the stairs because we're getting heavier because we're eating, but we're not moving as much. Sitting is the new smoking. We're less active. Inactivity is making us overweight, obese, raising our blood pressure, making our muscles atrophy, making our muscles smaller, slowing down our metabolism. We need to move to get the oxygen through our body, to get the electricity through the body, and to increase our muscle strength and tone, our balance, our stability, our core strength, our agility, our coordination. You know, once we finish grade 8, we're gone with recess all through high school. We start getting less active. As we go into our careers and we're sitting at our desk at our computers, we're sitting all the time, we're less and less active. We're eating, but we're not moving. We got to get exercise into our life. We got to get moving. Number 4, we got to get moving to stop muscle atrophy, increase muscle tone, increase strength, agility, coordination, ability, balance, stability. Number 5, we've got to get exercising because it changes the hormones within our body. It changes the hormones within our body. The physiology within our body, the body science, the body hormones, growth hormone, you know, after 19, growth hormone really drops down. After 35, growth hormone really drops down. Growth hormone drops down every 10 years. It's just constantly going down. Growth hormone is so important for your skin, so important for your bones, for your collagen, for your ligaments, for your energy, for your enthusiasm, for your joy, for your happiness. Isn't that what we want for 2019? Joy and happiness. Growth hormone, a big part of that. Exercise stimulates growth hormone. Vigorous exercise specifically increases growth hormone dramatically, especially when it's in a fasted environment. So that's when the blood sugar is low or when you're empty. If you're working out on an empty stomach, growth hormone is stimulated the most. Fasting and exercise, we're kind of bringing in that food nutrition aspect to this. Let's stick to exercise today. Growth hormones increased with exercise. So are the adrenal hormones, adrenaline, norepinephrine, epinephrine, released by your adrenal glands. As long as your adrenals are operating healthy and functionally, if you're not drinking too much coffee, big problem. Let's not get into all of that today. Let's stick with exercise. Exercise, especially vigorous exercise, especially in a fasted state, especially on empty, will stimulate the adrenal glands and your adrenaline. These are fat-burning hormones. These are energizing hormones. These are linked to exercise, especially in a fasted state, especially on empty, first thing in the morning. That's the best time. Exercise will stimulate the hormones that are going to be helpful for you in 2019. Brain neurotransmitters. Are we on number 6 now? Are we still on number 5? Are we still on number 6? I'm not sure. Brain neurotransmitters. Dopamine, serotonin. There's a third one. I can't remember it right now. The happy hormones inside of our brain. We need them to be happy and healthy in 2019. They're stimulated by exercise. We need them. We need them if we want to be happy and healthy and patient with our wives and our children, with our colleagues, with our clients, with our careers, with ourselves. Right? If you are thinking about a problem, if you're working at a task and you're thinking about it and boiling it over in your head over and over and over again, if you go and do some vigorous exercise, the blood will come from your brain, it'll be shunted to your muscles, it'll be taken to your heart, get circulated around your body. You're not thinking about the problem anymore. Exercise gives you a little mini vacation from your problem. Then you can come back and revisit it with a clear mind. Then you'll find your answer. Take a break. Go take some exercise. I'm not sure where we're at. I've lost count, but I'm going to call this number 7. My 7 top reason why you need to start exercising in 2019 is exercise is going to help you lose weight. It's going to raise your energy. It's going to have you feeling better about yourself. It's going to get your sexy back. It's going to bring your energy and your vigor back. It's going to bring some life back into your life. It's going to help you change the way you think about yourself, the way you speak to yourself. Listen, no one is going to talk to you as much as you in 2019. You need to have the right relationship with yourself in 2019. You need to like and love yourself. If you don't like the way you look, if you don't like the way you feel, if you don't like the things you're doing, if you don't like that you're not exercising and eating right, you're going to think and speak poorly about yourself. That voice you got going on inside your head, that's your ego, that's your self-esteem. You got to have a right relationship with that guy, that girl, that person within, that voice within. You need to have the right relationship with that person. That's your esteem. That's the way you feel about yourself, the way you speak to yourself. You got to feel good about yourself. You want to feel good about the way that you look. You got to be proud and happy of yourself, of what you're doing and how you're living. Exercise is a big part of that. Listen, beginning of the year, I got to do something to get my own clients back on track, get my own self back on track, get my own family back on track. I got to bring all of the information of my program. I've been a trainer for 30 years. I got to try to bring all of my information. This is what I got to do. For the beginning of the year, I got to try to bring all of my information about exercise, about nutrition, about mindset, exercise, nutrition, and coaching, all of my years of personal training, 30 years of training and coaching. I'm going to try to put it into one program. I'm going to try to put it out and give it to you for free. I'm trying to put it all together, collect it all, and give it all to you for free. That way I've got all the information collected to share with my clients all throughout the year. I can use this information to get everybody going again. I can introduce it to everybody so I don't have to speak to everyone on a personal basis. I try my best to speak as many people and inspire as many people as I can at one time, because I've got the goal to be the very best personal trainer in the world. It's my goal. It's within me. I want it. I want it. I'm working toward it. It's my 7-day fast. It doesn't mean you have to be empty for 7 days. That's not what it means. Take a look at the program. It's an exercise, nutrition, and mindset coaching program. It gives you everything you need to change your life in 2019. If that's what you want to do, then that's what I want to do. I want to give it to you for free. All you got to do is click the link that's going to be associated with this video. Click the link, fill out the forms, register with your email. That's all you need. It's free. Register for free in the program, and we're going to start January 21st, and I'm going to give you everything that you need to create a happy, healthy, prosperous new year for you. Now, I got to say, January 7th, I've been talking about this for the last 2 weeks now. January 7th is going to be the deadline for the freebie program. So get registered before 12 o'clock on January 7th and get this program for free. Watch my videos, watch my updates, Click the links, get registered with your email for free, get everything in the program for free. It starts January 21st. The Melon Man, wishing you a happy, healthy day and a happy, healthy, prosperous new year, and encouraging you to take action and create some change. If you want your year to be different, you've got to take responsibility for it. Have yourself a super day.